accidentally I forgot it. So there's a I missed the little bit circuit. So when I scroll up, there is a standby circuitry. So there are possibly basically two parts. Just I explain a part one. There are two parts. One part known as ATH part, other part known as a standby part. So there is a standby IC and standby part. So 300 voltage which can come out these capacitor these capacitor positive terminal to also one resistor to the other this transformer known as uh, known as standby transformer, and this standby transformer drive by this IC pin number 5 is connected this transformer primary terminal, pin number 3 2 plus 7 8 are common to the other two ground. Pin number 4 is a feedback pin, which pin is pulled up by 3 distinct series with 400 volt line and ground by output opter. So output opter emitter to a collector. So when these lights emit to this output opter, when voltage stable, it can pull the pin number 4 to the ground, which knows this IC voltage is properly available, and this can filter the pin number 4 feedback, and this is IC needs auxiliary voltage for self starting. So there is a feedback coil which is ground, and due to this coil produce AC voltage, we need a DC with the diode and smooth limit by resistor, turn limit in resistor to a limit little bit, and then smooth by this unknown value capacitor non-regulated to power this IC and power the IC. And this voltage terminal also goes to this transistor collector terminal. So normally this transistor then switch between collector to emitter connected ground, collector emitter is connected capacitor, and collector connected to the collector emitter common is connected to the driving MOSFETs. And then there is one more opter which is connected between down to this auxiliary power terminal, which is a self start power. So when this other opter is detect fault with top side, which can connect this terminal to a ground, and which this feedback voltage is dropped, so this IC can not turn on, and it can not turn on standby power. And there is one opter more which can sense but driven by LED portion driven by control circuit, and emitters connected to the ground and collectors connected to a resistor to turn on this transistor. And this transistor turn when this opter sends it and give feedback voltage to this pin number 1 of this IC, which can on this module plus this IC to turn on the power. This 300 volt line is come to the transformer and switch by this IC, and there's induced a voltage in secondary winding, which is AC voltage. We then need a diode to DC, and then capacitor to filter, and then this TL430 cable zener diode via this voltage divider to adjust this opter voltage, and which then give a feedback to there to turn on this particularly when all is power stable, and there's one capacitor for smoothing and 4 load resistance, that's like a load to balance the voltage, Zener diode, 2 resistors and 1 Zener series to make a voltage divider. This voltage divider is made of voltage which voltage can charge this capacitor and trigger this transistor, which can turn on this opter LED portion via the resistor, and this opter emits light to there. This opter in emergency all alternation, it will drop down the feedback voltage and which of this IC is turn off. And there is one more adapter which connect standby 5 volt to the resistor with adapter LED to control board, which can turn control board, and there is one LED to one resistor which can normally close this LED when there is no signal. This control board, this one sends the signal to this LED. It can emit light there somewhere there. This adapter to in order to power on the power supply. And now this adapter, there are two adapters which is driven by control circuitry, and two adapters is connected to a standby section, which and two adapters, one adapter is connected to the let me I see little bit where one adapter is drive us at ATH circuit. So one ATH terminal, ATH section, one the adapter, only one adapter is in ATH section to drive a control board to the ATH circuit section. Three adapters in a standby circuitry. So this test there is a chassis ground, I mean high voltage ground or low voltage ground. They are common together just for common ground. High voltage and low voltage ground there is. And this video is ending with the next video very soon. Pause.